What is the metaverse?
Metaverse.
In the metaverse.
The metaverse will be the successor to the mobile internet.
Mark Zuckerberg wants to own the metaverse, but he's already lost the race.
Hey, are you coming?
Yeah, just gotta find something to wear.
But didn't Facebook just change its name to Meta? So how did Mark and Meta lose the race to the metaverse so fast? And how did he get beaten badly not by one, but four big players? Player number one, the virtual worlds. Today, there are already over 6 billion player accounts in the top 10 games in 3D worlds. And there's 2.5 billion gamers in virtual worlds at any one time. That means there's already more players today in the metaverse than there are users in Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp combined. The top 4 worlds, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, Crossfire, Dungeon Fighter, and Gcart, have 3.5 billion player accounts between them. And they're all owned by Tencent, the largest gaming company in the world. Tencent also owns WeChat and QQ, which gives them a huge online social payment system, something Facebook still doesn't have. And they own Spotify and 40% of Epic, which already runs the biggest online virtual concerts on Fortnite with another 350 million players. Also in the top 5 virtual worlds is Microsoft's Minecraft with 600 million players. And Microsoft is now the 5th biggest gaming company in the world. And between its games, Xbox console, Microsoft HoloLens, and their own vision for the metaverse, they're well ahead of Facebook. And one more ahead of Facebook, Roblox.
Wish us luck, sir.
A staggering 50% of all 9 to 12-year-olds in the US are playing either Minecraft or Roblox right now.
Guys, come on, if we don't go, we're gonna be behind.
Roblox has doubled in the last year to over 30 million players a day, and it just had its IPO in March with a company value now of $38 billion. How does Meta compare to these billions of players already in 3D worlds? Between its Oculus, Horizon Home, Horizon Worlds, and Horizon Workrooms, Meta today has just 5 million users. Or put that another way, less than 0.2% of everyone who's experiencing a 3D virtual world today is doing it with Meta and Mark. Okay, so if Mark is already late to the metaverse, maybe he can catch up by building the tools. After all, that's what he did with Facebook and social media, right? Number 2, the tool builders. No, also too late. While the 2D internet was built on code to create pages, the 3D metaverse is being built on engines that create worlds. And the 2 biggest engines, Unity Engine and Unreal Engine, are already billion-dollar businesses. Unity had its IPO a year ago and has already tripled in value to $43 billion. According to Unity CEO John Riccitiello, there are 5 million projects started on the Unity platform every month. That's 60 million a year. These projects have turned into best-selling games like Pokemon Go and Call of Duty Mobile, and over 50% of all the mobile games on Apple and Android phones. Meta's metaverse right now isn't being built with Facebook's own engine. It's being built using the Unity engine. Will Meta end up trying to create their own world engine one day? Maybe, but right now, they're just one metaverse project out of 60 million this year. And in more bad news for Meta, John Riccitiello has the opposite vision of the metaverse that Mark has. As he said recently, for me, the word metaverse is plural. We believe there's going to be hundreds of thousands of destinations. And when I say this, I'm trying to make an important point. We don't think that one company will represent the metaverse. The other winner of the Metaverse toolbox to build 3D virtual worlds is Unreal Engine, created by Epic Games. That's the same company that also owns Fortnite. Epic CEO Tim Sweeney has been living and breathing the metaverse for years and was even more blunt about Facebook's plans. He says they have all these people follow them, and then at some point Facebook decided we're not going to let businesses talk to them directly unless you pay us. And then they introduced advertising as this monetization thing. By the time businesses figured it out, they were trapped. The metaverse isn't going to be that. A car maker who wants to make a presence in the metaverse isn't going to run ads. They're going to drop their car in the world in real time, and you'll be able to drive it around. And they're going to work with lots of content creators with different experiences to ensure their car is playable here and there, and that it's receiving the attention that it deserves. And Tim doesn't just criticize Facebook, also saying, now we're in a closed platform wave, and Apple and Google are surfing that wave too. As we get out of this, everybody is going to realize, okay, we spent the last decade being taken advantage of. So bottom line, not only is Meta not building the tools that are shaping the metaverse or driving the 100 million projects that are building the metaverse this year, almost no one wants them to or even needs them to. Wow, okay, so maybe Mark has lost the race to the tool shed too. But what about the hardware? After all, Facebook bought Oculus VR for $2 billion in 2014, right? And hasn't Oculus become the best-selling VR headset in the world? Number 3, the hardware builders. No, too late here too. The internet took off with laptops and the mobile internet took off with smartphones. But the metaverse is taking off with gaming PCs and connected phones and not with headsets. That's because you can already access and experience the 3D virtual worlds in the metaverse with a 2D screen. Right now, 45% of gamers are accessing metaverse via mobile, 30% by games consoles, and 25% by PCs. And as 5G rolls out, it'll be 100 times faster than 4G, giving us seamless access to the metaverse wherever we are. This means the metaverse can continue to grow and be experienced without needing to wear clunky headsets like Meta's Oculus Quest. So who is winning the hardware battle? Number one is NVIDIA, the leader in the graphic processing chips that are needed for people to experience realistic virtual worlds. In this video I did last year, I explained Huang's Law, named after NVIDIA's CEO, Jason Huang, where he explained the growth in computing power of NVIDIA's GPU, which is much faster than the traditional CPUs that was predicted by Moore's Law. And if you'd invested in NVIDIA at the time of that video, you would have already doubled your money, as NVIDIA's share price has also taken off with the growth using PCs. Right now, it's doubling every year compared to the doubling every second year of the metaverse. Sony and Microsoft are the other two big winners in metaverse hardware, as the Sony PlayStation and Microsoft's Xbox dominate the gaming consoles market. Sony, like Tencent, is also an owner of Epic, which means both companies are far ahead of Meta in both hardware and software. How far ahead? There's been over 1 billion gaming consoles sold, with all the most current models working with VR headsets. And that compares to just 5 million Oculus VR headsets. That's like a 1,000 to 1 difference. And Microsoft even beats Meta on headsets alone. And that's because they're focused at companies and the government instead of the public. In just one deal in August, Microsoft won a $22 billion Army contract to supply their HoloLens AR headsets to soldiers. That's more than 10 times the entire $2 billion that Meta expects to make from its Oculus Quest headset sales this year. So Facebook's hardware efforts are already much too little, far too late. And as VR glasses get lighter and faster, they're going to have to chase hard to even get to 1% of Metaverse users. If Facebook is being beaten so badly on all these fronts, can it get any worse? Well, actually, yes, a lot worse, because of the fourth big winner. Number 4, you, me, and everyone else. The billions of us already experiencing the metaverse and virtual 3D worlds are already creating, interacting, and transacting in a digital economy that is already worth trillions of dollars, and all of it is bypassing Meta and Mark. The crypto economy and NFT boom we've seen this year are all part of this new digital world, and it's being led by the next generation.
My kids, who are all under 10, actually, whenever they have a special occasion, they actually ask me to buy them Robux, which is a digital currency inside Roblox, right? And they use it to buy avatar skins, and the way they look in game to them is almost as important as the way they look in real life. Like, they'll meet there. It's kind of like the new social network.
During the pandemic, rapper Travis Scott played a concert in Fortnite. 27 million people participated.
Upper East Side, 5th Avenue.
For real estate in the digital world.
Wouldn't it be cool to take the whole world and put that on the blockchain and bring that together somehow?
Upland allows users to purchase the NFTs for digital versions of real-world real estate.
With over 60 million new metaverse projects on Unity Engine alone this year, and with millions of individual creators already building their own worlds, games, avatars, artwork, assets, currencies, and entire economies in the metaverse, it's already growing too fast for any one company to control. The vision of the metaverse being an open world where no one big company gets to win or control the access or data is already here. And you can't put a wall around the garden if the garden is already a world of possibility. So what do you think of Meta? Do you agree with me or have a different opinion? And do you think the metaverse will lead to more freedom of choice, or more chaos or control?
Mondays, am I right, Joe? You said it, guy.
Do post your thoughts in the comments below, because I'd love to hear what you think. And whether we like it or not, the metaverse is as inevitable now as the Wild West and the gold rush was in the early days of America, when no European country or company was big enough or strong enough to own or control it. So do subscribe for more updates on the future coming our way fast. And I'll make sure I keep you up to date with the new world that's coming our way. Because in the words of Neal Stephenson, who first used the word metaverse in his book Snow Crash, all information looks like noise until you break the code.